Looking for some easy and glamorous Halloween character ideas? Here are 10 of my favorite beauty Halloween makeup tutorials I have done over the years. These are in no particular order since it's hard for me to pick a favorite, so I'll leave it up to you to comment your favorite look down below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Number 10, a glam scarecrow. This is a remake of a look I actually did my first year of Halloween tutorials, and I really love how this one turned out, and it is actually one of my favorite looks that I have done to this day. So some highlights for this scarecrow is you definitely want to have a nice fall themed eyeshadow look, definitely want to have some glitter in there, you want to make sure that you have a little shaded patchwork nose, you want to elongate your lips and add a few stitches along those lips as well, and then you also want to create little burlap hash marks on your cheeks as well, and that is how you can create a cute little scarecrow makeup look. Number 9, a pretty clown. Clowns are always cute for Halloween and they never go out of style. This is a really cute one to kind of mix and match some colors of your choice, and of course it is easily customizable as well to your preference. Some staples of this look are to choose 2 contrasting colors of your choosing and create soft faded diamonds around each of your eyes. I chose to do yellow and orange and then green and a little bit of a darker greenish blue color. I really like the way that these look together, especially with my costume. Feel free to customize it however you wish. I chose to darken it with some black eyeshadow on both eyes so that there was still at least some symmetry there. And of course for the lips you want to make sure that you widen the lips to make them look like clown lips. And then of course last but not least you want to make sure that you have a nice little button nose. And there you have a cute little clown to go trick-or-treating in. Number 8, a glam Chucky. Halloween is the perfect time of year to take your own twist on some of your favorite horror characters and make it your own. This one I would definitely want to do a more wearable and natural little Chucky look that I felt like would be perfect for anyone who wants to go out but doesn't have to put too much thought into putting a costume together. Some staples for Chucky is to have one eye that is more glam, and then the other we're going to be filling in and making it look all empty and infected and definitely just, not as glam. You want to go ahead and create the scars. Of course, you can see I am using a reference photo to the Chucky doll, just because even though this is a glam version, I still wanted it to be as accurate to the Chucky doll in terms of where the slashes go on his face. And then a big tip that I have is to definitely try and make this look realistic by adding a little bit of shading around the scratches and then to add some highlighting right on that as well. And of course, add some more dimension into each of those cuts to make it look even more realistic. And then of course you're going to want to go ahead and create these stitches with some black body paint and highlight that with some white body paint right afterwards. And that's how you can be a cute glam Chucky for Halloween. Number 7, Coraline. Coraline is definitely one of the easiest Halloween looks to do if you are in a pinch and just want to go out. However, if you don't have some of the costume pieces, I do show you how to create her hairpin in this tutorial. Since her hairpin is worn in every scene that Coraline is in, it is practically just as important as her makeup since it is something that helps identify Coraline as a character. As for some highlights of her makeup, her eyes are in a nice smoky brown, and then she just has some light splashes of freckling throughout her cheeks. And that's a quick, easy way to turn into Coraline this Halloween. Number 6, Bellatrix. Bellatrix is a cult favorite from the Harry Potter series, and a lot of people like to dress up as her for Halloween, so from highlights to focus on when turning yourself into Bellatrix is definitely her eyes. I would say that this is the most important part. You definitely just want to make them look smoky. I chose to go for a mauvey purple color to kind of help complement her costuming in the movie. And of course, if you want to make this a little bit more spooky as opposed to glam, feel free to add a little bit of mouth effects or tooth lacquer onto her teeth to make them look dirty, but I chose to kind of keep mine the way they were and make this a little bit more of a glam version. So if you plan on turning yourself into Bellatrix Lestrange this Halloween, just make sure that you have a nice curly wig and that you focus on making the eyes nice and smoky. Number 5, Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Harley is an insanely popular Halloween character, and her Suicide Squad character is no less than very popular. Everyone wants to be her, and she is one that absolutely blows up, and you can always find her costume at just about any Halloween store you go to. So for her makeup, you definitely want to be focusing on her eyes and her tattoos. For her eyes, you just want to make sure that you go into a nice bright teal color, pack that onto your upper and lower lash line, and then make sure to blend that off to the side. And then you're going to be doing the same thing on the opposite eye with some red eyeshadow. You definitely want to make sure that these colors are pigmented, and then of course you want to add a nice little smoky wing on there as well. And as for her tattoo, you can of course use an eyeliner pen, or you can use some body paint. I chose to use some body paint and dilute it a tiny bit to make it look a little bit more faded like a tattoo. And then of course you want to write rotten on your cheekbone as well. And of course, if you're having trouble doing this, feel free to get a friend to help you out a bit. And there are some basics to help turn you into Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Number 4, Starfire. Starfire is a really fun character to turn into, and she definitely has some key points to help really make the character come to life. The first part of my tutorial, I show you how to style her wig and how to add more dimension and really help make a normal wig that you can just buy from a store really come to life with some personalization and dark roots, and of course I show you how to help customize her outfit as well. An obvious highlight to Starfire's character is definitely her orange skin. So for this, you're just going to be taking some bright orange body paint and applying this all over your face and body, an area where your skin would be showing, with a foundation brush, preferably one that is more fluffy. And of course you want to just set this with some baby powder or a normal translucent powder. Another thing I recommend for this tutorial is to definitely go for a smoky glam eyeshadow look. For this, I really loved incorporating some reds and greens into the eyelid, especially some bright green metallics on the lid. I felt like it looked absolutely gorgeous and really suited her character well. This Starfire tutorial will surely help you look out of this world this Halloween. Number 3, Raven. Like Starfire and Harley, Raven is not only popular during Halloween but also at Comic-Con conventions as well. Through this tutorial, I definitely show you how I chose to style my Raven, and I hope it's helpful to you as well. For the foundation, I definitely recommend applying some white body paint all over your face with a large fluffy foundation brush. This helps eliminate some streaks since white body paint can tend to be a little bit more streaky. And to help eliminate some streaks even more, I recommend mixing it with a NYX Total Control foundation in Porcelain, which is a very pale foundation, to help make the consistency a little bit smoother and so it's less likely to streak. I also recommend taking your little red diamond gem and applying that onto your forehead, and then taking a little bit of black body paint or black eyeshadow to shade the edges of the diamond to help make it look a little bit more three-dimensional to your skin. And with all of that, you can easily achieve Raven this Halloween. Number 2, Sabrina. Sabrina has been a very popular makeup look in recent years due to her popular TV show on Netflix, and this is a very easy look to do because it is mostly just normal everyday makeup paired with a nice bold lip. My recommendation for this character is to definitely outline your lips with a darker color than your lipstick, fill it in with a nice dark pink, and then add a little tint of red to really achieve the perfect color and one that's very accurate to her character. And of course, if you have a red dress and a pale wig, you will look exactly like Sabrina. Number 1, the mayor from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is one of my favorite makeup tutorials that I have done because I love the creativity behind it and the fact that once again you can personalize this in the deciding of how you want each side of your face to look, because in this tutorial we're basically mimicking the mayor's two faces. So I replicated this through his eyeshadow. I made one eyeshadow a nice brown smoky eye, and then I went ahead and deepened up the crease for that, and then of course I did the other eye as a nice bright silver smoky eye. Pair this with a body painted Black Widow spider on your chest to mimic his Black Widow tie that he wears, and there you have an easy mayor inspired makeup look from The Nightmare Before Christmas, perfect for this Halloween. And those are my top 10 easy, glamorous Halloween costume and makeup ideas for this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below which Halloween makeup was your favorite this year and which one you're planning on doing this Halloween for yourself. Also, if you haven't already, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You receive exclusive behind the scenes sneak peeks to upcoming tutorials and behind the scenes content and tips and tricks, all for as little as $1 a month. So anyways, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!